Nigerians and Africans are known for keeping their tradition and monarchical system. Despite the recent wave of civilization that has been whipping the continent, this monarchical structure have kings and traditional rulers who are seen as dignified citizens and demigods, who perform as God representative on earth. Today, I bring to you top 10 richest kings in Nigeria in 2022, their net worth, influence, and lifestyle. Benjamin Ikenchukwu Keagborekosie 1, the Dean of Agbo. Benjamin Ikenchukwu Keagborekosie 1 is the 10th richest king in Nigeria. Benjamin Ikenchukwu Keagborekosie is the traditional leader of Agbo in Delta State. He was crowned king when he was just 2 years old, following his father's death. Thus, his name entered the Guinness Book as the youngest monarch. He earned multiple degrees and certificates in the United Kingdom, and on his return, he was appointed the Chancellor of the University of Ilorin. He became the youngest Chancellor of the university. The royal leader of Agbo has been spotted riding in a plain black Mercedes-Benz X550, a Maybach 2015 model worth about 65 million naira. Benjamin Kenshaw Keagborekosie 1, the Dean of Agbo, is worth an estimated 10 million US dollars. Thus, he made it to the list of the 10th richest king in Nigeria. Godfrey Emeko, the Olu of Warri. Godfrey Emeko, the Olu of Warri, is the 9th richest king in Nigeria. He is rated as one of the top 10 richest kings in Nigeria because of his affluence. He reigns in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria and controls oil and gas resources in that region. It would be fair to say that part of the king's wealth comes from the oil and gas sector. It seems Godfrey Emeko, the Olu of Warri, is not into cars and is hardly spotted in luxurious cars. It is noteworthy that this king doesn't need fancy cars to show his wealth. Being one of the richest kings in Nigeria, the Olu of Warri has a net worth estimated 10 million US dollars. Oba Babatunde Aremu Akiolu, the Oba of Lagos. Oba Babatunde Aremu Akiolu is the 8th richest king in Nigeria. He is the Oba of Lagos State and one of the traditional rulers in Nigeria who cannot be overlooked. Of course, he is one of the richest kings in Nigeria. The wealthy king had bagged his LLB degree from the University of Lagos and served in the Nigerian police force for 32 years before he ascended. The palace of the Oba of Lagos alone is worth as much as 2 million naira. The king himself has many assets to his possession. One of the top cars in the garage of the Lagos State monarch is the 2016 Mercedes-Benz S550, which is priced at over 34 million. Oba Babatunde Aremu Akiolu net worth is estimated at 4 million US dollars. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi Alaafin of Oyo. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi is the 7th richest king in Nigeria. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi is the Alaafin and traditional ruler of Oyo State in Yoruba land. He is ranked as the 2nd most influential king. The Alaafin, also known for his many beautiful wives, lives a flamboyant lifestyle. The Alaafin's palace has over 200 buildings and has deemed a historical memento by foreign and local experts. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi is a lover of SUVs. He owns a Toyota Land Cruiser, a Lexus JS70, and a stretch limousine, among other cars. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi net worth is about 40 million US dollars. This placed him on the list of our 10 richest kings in Nigeria. Nnaemeka Alfred Ugochukwu Achebe, the Obi of Onitsha. Nnaemeka Alfred Ugochukwu Achebe is the Obi of Onitsha and is recorded as the 6th richest king in Nigeria. He is undoubtedly one of the most prominent monarchs in the eastern part of Nigeria. This monarch has made a name for himself in royalty and business. He was once the chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and served as executive director at Shell Petroleum Development Company. Nnemeka Alfred Oshuku Achebe, the Obi of Onitsha, is one of the richest kings in Nigeria. Amongst his top cars is a Rolls-Royce 2016 model priced at not less than 100 million. The Obi of Onitsha is one of the top richest kings in Nigeria with a net worth of 50 million US dollars. The Oba Ewura II Ogidigan, the Oba of Benin. Oba Ewura II Ogidigan is a traditional ruler of the Benin Kingdom and the fifth richest king in Nigeria. He wields an enormous deal of power, authority, and influence. Oba Ewura II Ogidigan holds a degree in economics from the University of Wales, UK, and a master's degree in public administration from Rutgers University Graduate School, New Jersey, USA. The Oba of Benin is also a Nigerian ambassador to some foreign nations. He lives in a beautiful palace built to the standard of a world-class monarch. Oba Ewura II Ogidigan is the 40th Oba of the Benin Kingdom. In addition to his other cars, the Oba of Benin owns a Rolls-Royce Phantom 2016 model, which is worth over 150 million naira. The Oba Ewura II Ogidigan is one of the richest Nigerian kings with a net worth of $60 million. Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Enitan, the Ooni of Ife. Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Enitan, the Ooni of Ife, is the fourth richest king in Nigeria. Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Enitan is a very influential king in Yoruba land. You must indeed accord him some respect when addressing him. Apart from the authority and power he holds in the Yoruba land, the Oni is also rated as one of the most respected rulers in the world. Besides being royalty, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Enitan is also Chancellor of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka and a businessman in real estate industry. The Ooni of Ife owns many cars, particularly expensive foreign models. One of the grandest of all in his fleet of cars is his Rolls-Royce Phantom 211 model. Aside from Rolls-Royce, he also owns a Mercedes-Benz X550 and two Bentleys. Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Enitan, the Ooni of Ife, is worth about 70 million US dollars, putting him on the list top richest king in Nigeria. Lamido Sanusi Lamido, the former Emir of Kano. Sanusi Lamido Sanusi is the third richest king in Nigeria. Almost everyone in Nigeria will know Lamido Sanusi Lamido, the former Emir of Kano. He was the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The position as the governor of CBN alone attracted him both national and international recognition, wealth, and influence. He has lots of assets and has made many investments. Time magazine has listed him as one of the most influential people, judging by his net worth. He is one of the richest kings in Nigeria. Former Emir of Kano Sanusi Lamido Sanusi was the second most powerful monarch in the north after the Sultan of Sokoto. Even though he had received constant attack from the Kano State Governor Ganduje, the Kano State Governor Umar Ganduje in March 2020 removed Sanusi Mohammed II as the Emir of Kano months after the relationship between the two went sour. With a yearly salary of 14 million naira when he was emir, he thought he could afford luxury cars and indeed boast of possessing fleets of cars. Recently, he acquired the latest Rolls-Royce, which got many Nigerians talking as the car is worth millions of dollars. Aside from the new model Rolls-Royce, Sanusi also has in his possession a 1952 Rolls-Royce Silver World ALW11, which is an inherited car passed down from the generation of emirs of Kanos. The former emir and business tycoon net worth is estimated at 80 million US dollars. Sir Audu Abubakar, the Sultan of Sokoto. Sir Audu Abubakar, the Sultan of Sokoto, is the second richest king in Nigeria. Undoubtedly, the Sultan of Sokoto is among the richest king in Nigeria and also amongst the richest in Africa. The Sultan of Sokoto is in fact the most powerful ruler in the northern part of Nigeria. Sir Audu Abubakar sits over the Sokoto Caliphate, thus making him the most powerful traditional ruler in the north and the spiritual head of the Muslims in Nigeria. Sa'adu Abubakar, the Sultan of Sokoto, the second richest king in Nigeria, is also the Nigerian Council of Traditional Rulers co-chairman. He is the 20th Sultan of Sokoto and ascended to the throne in 2016, following his predecessor Sultan Mikado. Sa'adu Abubakar, the Sultan of Sokoto, has a fleet of cars to himself. However, the most remarkable is his Rolls-Royce 2017 model. The Sultan of Sokoto net worth is estimated at 100 million US dollars, making him one of the richest kings in Nigeria. Number one richest king in Nigeria is Oba Obatero Akinrunta, the Olugbo of Ugbo in the Yoruba Kingdom. Oba Obatero Akinrunta is the head and traditional ruler of Ugbo in Ondo State. Apart from his role as a traditional ruler, Oba Akinrunta is also a business mogul. He is the owner of Urbant Petroleum, one of Nigeria's largest private oil trading companies. The Olugbogbo of Ogbo is the richest king in Nigeria, owns and rides a Bentley Muslin 2014 model valued at over 100 million, and a customized Rolls-Royce 2012 edition is built in line with the standard of that of the Queen of England. According to Forbes list, the Olugbogbo of Agbo Kingdom, whom we rate as the richest king in Nigeria, has an estimated net worth of 3 million US dollars. So guys, these are your top 10 richest king in Nigeria. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. Until I come your way next time, I remain your dearest host, Gist with Vivian. Bye guys.